Snap-in connectors are generally acceptable for use whenever a Romex connector is needed for electrical installations, including recessed cabs and cut-in panels. They are designed to meet the same electrical code requirements as traditional twist-on Romex connectors and provide a secure and reliable connection for electrical wires. Using snap-in connectors can save time during installations because they do not require twisting or taping the wires together. Simply strip the insulation off the wires, insert them into the connector, and snap it closed. This can be especially beneficial when working in tight spaces or with multiple wires. However, there are instances where traditional twist-on Romex connectors may be preferable to snap-ins. Firstly, in high current applications for circuits carrying high amperages, specifically over 20 amps, twist-on Romex connectors may be more reliable than snap-ins. The twisting action helps to create a more secure connection, which is crucial for high current applications. Secondly, in wet or corrosive environments, traditional twist-on Romex connectors may provide better protection against water and other contaminants. The insulated cap of the connector helps to seal out moisture, while the snap-in design may not be as effective in these environments. When dealing with high current applications, the increased reliability of twist-on connectors stems from their ability to create a more robust and secure connection. This is because the twisting action of the wires within the connector physically interlocks them, increasing the contact surface area and reducing the likelihood of loosening due to vibration or thermal expansion and contraction. In contrast, snap-in connectors rely on a mechanical clamping force to hold the wires in place, which may be more susceptible to loosening over time, especially when subjected to high currents that generate heat. Consider a circuit powering a large appliance or a high-output lighting system, where the current draw consistently exceeds 20 amps. In such scenarios, the additional security provided by twist-on connectors can significantly reduce the risk of overheating, arcing, or even electrical fires. Furthermore, the material and construction of twist-on connectors often include features that enhance their current carrying capacity and heat dissipation capabilities, further contributing to their suitability for high current applications. Regarding wet or corrosive environments, the superiority of twist-on connectors lies in their inherent design, which provides a more effective barrier against moisture and corrosive substances. The insulated cap of a twist-on connector creates a sealed enclosure around the wire connections, preventing water, humidity, and corrosive chemicals from coming into contact with the bare conductors. This is particularly important in areas where moisture is prevalent, such as bathrooms, kitchens, outdoor locations, or industrial settings where exposure to corrosive chemicals is common. Snap-in connectors, on the other hand, typically feature a more open design with less comprehensive sealing. While some snap-in connectors may incorporate gaskets or other sealing elements, they generally do not offer the same level of protection as the fully enclosed design of twist-on connectors. In corrosive environments, even small amounts of moisture or chemical vapors can penetrate the connections within a snap-in connector, leading to corrosion, oxidation, and eventual failure. This can result in intermittent electrical problems, reduced conductivity, and increased safety hazards. Therefore, in such environments, the added protection provided by twist-on connectors is essential for maintaining the integrity and reliability of the electrical system. Ultimately, the choice between snap-in and twist-on Romex connectors depends on the specific application and environmental conditions. While snap-in connectors offer convenience and speed during installation, twist-on connectors provide greater reliability in high current situations and superior protection in wet or corrosive environments. It is crucial to carefully assess the requirements of each installation and select the appropriate connector type to ensure safe and reliable electrical connections. For example, consider a residential wiring project where the majority of circuits are standard 15 amp or 20 amp circuits powering lighting fixtures, receptacles, and small appliances. In these cases, snap-in connectors may be perfectly acceptable and offer a time-saving advantage during installation. However, for circuits dedicated to high-power appliances such as electric ranges, water heaters, or air conditioners, twist-on connectors should be used to ensure a secure and reliable connection. Similarly, in a commercial or industrial setting where wiring is exposed to moisture, chemicals, or extreme temperatures, twist-on connectors are the preferred choice for all circuits to provide maximum protection against corrosion and environmental damage. Understanding the limitations of snap-in connectors is paramount to maintaining safety and preventing future issues. For instance, over-reliance on snap-in connectors in high-vibration environments, such as near heavy machinery, could lead to loosening of connections and potential electrical faults. The secure, intertwined connection offered by twist-on connectors provides a more robust defense against vibration-induced loosening. Similarly, in applications involving frequent thermal cycling, where wires repeatedly heat up and cool down, the superior contact surface area of twist-on connections helps to mitigate the effects of thermal expansion and contraction, reducing the risk of connection failure. Furthermore, it's essential to consider the long-term maintenance aspects when choosing between snap-in and twist-on connectors. While snap-in connectors may offer initial convenience, they can be more difficult to inspect and retighten compared to twist-on connectors. Over time, the clamping force of a snap-in connector may weaken, requiring periodic inspection and replacement. Twist-on connectors, on the other hand, can be easily inspected and retightened if necessary, ensuring a longer-lasting and more reliable connection. In addition to high current and wet/corrosive environments, there are other scenarios where twist-on connectors may be preferable. For example, when connecting dissimilar metals such as copper and aluminum, twist-on connectors with anti-oxidation compounds can help prevent galvanic corrosion. These compounds create a barrier between the two metals, preventing the electrochemical reaction that leads to corrosion. Snap-in connectors typically do not offer this feature, making them less suitable for connecting to similar metals. Another consideration is the skill level of the installer. While snap-in connectors are generally easier to install, twist-on connectors require a certain level of skill and technique to ensure a proper connection. Improperly installed twist-on connectors can be just as unreliable as snap-in connectors. Therefore, it's important to ensure that installers are properly trained and experienced in the use of twist-on connectors. In conclusion, while snap-in connectors offer convenience and speed during installation, it's crucial to recognize their limitations and understand when twist-on connectors are the more appropriate choice. High current applications, wet or corrosive environments, dissimilar metal connections, and the skill level of the installer are all factors that should be considered when selecting the right type of Romex connector. By carefully assessing the requirements of each installation and selecting the appropriate connector type, you can ensure safe, reliable, and long-lasting electrical connections.